Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. Certainly at the moment one of the most exciting coins out there. I want to talk to you about options here because we've now reached the level that I highlighted in the last video, the 157 level, the 200% retracement, which I would say is really the maximum for an overshooting B wave here that we have. Okay, so as you can see here, these are the FIBs that I showed you yesterday. 157, we are there. So what does it mean? It means either it should really now come down, and if it now comes down, breaks below the last swing low, which is probably here, this one actually. I would need to drop below 135 to really indicate a top is in place. If it does that, then I would say it's now coming down in a C wave, and we finally get a proper wave 2, and would then say that we moved up here in a wave 1. This was an A wave, overshooting B wave, and we're coming down in C. Always bears the risk that if we had an overshooting B wave, we don't come below the low of the A wave anymore. The problem is there, yeah. This would be a so-called running flat pattern, and in that scenario, the C wave would not go below the A wave anymore. Therefore, I would pay very much attention to this sort of area around 115, 116, which has proven to be very relevant as previous resistance, but now also as support here. Yeah, so pay attention to that level. But of course, first of all, we would need to go down to that level. What happens though if we extend up further? If we extend up further, well, then I will have to change my count. I will have to change my count, and I would have to go with something even more extended to the upside, which I lost a lot of I spent a lot of brain power today to figure out what it could be, because it is an exceptionally difficult chart to read. But what is certainly possible is that we say, okay, we moved up in a wave 1, no change here, A, B, C, yeah, that we really bottomed here in a wave 2, yeah, so from wave 1 and wave 2 down there. That's fine, that we are now in this third wave. That's already indicated here anyway. Okay, so that sort of goes very well in line with the yellow count anyway. The thing is just now here in this move up, it would indicate we haven't completed wave 1 yet. Yeah, it would go higher. So it means very clearly at the moment this could still be an A overshooting B wave and we come down in C. But if we don't, if we break above that 157 level, then we've got a different count. Let me actually take the blue one out. Then we've got a different count. And what would that be? That's, first of all, it's important for you to know that, just to be able to figure out, to understand what are actually the next pivot points, decision points. So we would then have to say that, let me just move that here. So that with this move to the upside, that we are looking here at, off this low, an A wave here. We came down in B, and we are now rallying up in C, which would be somewhere up there. We can measure that in a minute, yeah. That we have an ABC pattern, A, B, C, all part of a diagonal, which is actually bullish but very choppy and hard to read. So I'm actually going to change the color here. Maybe let's put that in white. Within that C wave then, we would be now in a rally, in a 5-wave rally. And we could say that we moved up here in a wave 1, came down here in a wave 2, which is the low at around 115, 116. We're now in a 3rd wave rally. Well, that could possibly be finished now. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. Then we would now come down in a 4th wave and would rally once more in a 5th wave of C. And only after that we get a decent retracement. This now really depends on, are we going to break above 157 or not, and how much do we retrace now? First of all, moving to the yellow count to the side here and the orange one, just so we can focus on this one. This is often a typical count when we get really strong extensions, untypical extensions. And if we say that we had here a wave 1 to the upside, this was a 2, Where would wave 3 need to go to? 1.618 extension, not reached yet. So ideally I would like it to go to 160 to finish off this third wave. Okay, but if it doesn't, for whatever reason, then it certainly would need to avoid getting into the price region of 135. A break below 135, as I just indicated, would be a first indication that a downtrend has started. So yeah, it would need to hold 135 now in this fourth wave. And if it does that, which doesn't mean it has to go down that low, but that would sort of be the absolute maximum it should do. As long as it's holding that, it can rally in a fifth wave higher. Can't really give you a key target for the fifth wave yet. Well, I could try to give a target based on the length of the A wave here, the low of the B wave, and we're looking at, first of all, the 1-to-1 ratio target was already reached, but we don't have 5 waves complete yet. So the next targets would be 164, 169, and 180 as next key resistance levels, yeah. And I will be able to specify that further as soon as we have a low in wave 4 in place, and then I can calculate target for the fifth wave. So that is the more bullish escalation count, and we'll see if we adhere to that, or if we, depends on how much we now come down. So 135 is a critical support level now on the way down. I can also give you more fine-grained fib supports now of this third wave. So we're looking here at, yeah, exactly, 135. There is strong confluence at 135, I can tell you that. We've got the 50% fib level of the third wave. We've got this previous swing low, and we've got the wave 1 high. So that will be strong support. No guarantee we go down to that level, but we've got also 140 as fib support and 146, 147. Okay, that's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.